Is this thing on? Hey friends, and welcome to another episode of The Jace Perspective. I'm your host, Terrible Ass Jace, and please keep in mind that we are here to have fun, no more, no less. So if we agree, great, and if we don't, then we don't. All right, so with all of that out of the way, let's jump right into today's topic. Now, in case some of you can't see what Miss JV, make sure I get her name correct, Miss JV Nell 415, in case some of you can't see what Miss JV Nell 415 put as a caption, it says, "Can't even be yourself anymore without the world being so sensitive. What's wrong with a little twerk? Before work, people act like they never did it before." Well, Miss Nell, number one, nothing is wrong with a little public twerking before work. If you work at the strip club, and from what I can see, I mean, you got on the stewardess attire and I see an empty plane all in the back of you. So from what I can tell, ma'am, you don't work at the strip club. Number one. Okay. You work for an airline of some sort. I take that back. Well, you did. You did before your termination took place. All due to your dumb actions at your big age when you know better. Okay? Number two, Miss Nell. People do twerk before work. I'm quite sure of it. They just don't film it and post it on their social media accounts so that the world can see, and this ensures that they get the attention. Okay? See, the problem with chicks like Miss Nell, who got fired from her airline job, is that they are entitled and they love to deflect and gaslight others. They feel that they can do whatever they like because they are cute, or they look a certain way, or their body is shaped a certain way, or whatever other crazy nonsensical reasons that they come up with, and then they turn around and call everyone else sensitive when they get in trouble for their own willing actions. Make it make sense. See, when you are on the work's time, you should know better than this. You should know this. This is something that you do on your own time when you're off from work. The twerking. Do that on your own time and your own dime. Okay? So whatever the airline that Miss Nell has been fired from, I'm quite sure that they have been in business for decades, and they have what is called a standard. And I know a lot of women who are like Miss Nell are not familiar with standards. But yes, an airline has standards and a reputation, and they don't need the likes of Miss Nell or anyone else like her fucking that up for them in any capacity. They work too hard to let an attention-starved KOD wannabe ruin anything for them. Okay? So, I mean, let's talk about it. These jobs are not playing with the ratchets. Okay? They're not going to play with their workers being ratchet in any capacity. Because when you get hired for an airline, and other places, but we're talking about an airline. When you get hired for these airlines, they expect something from their workers and employees, and that is called professionalism. So twerk all you like when you are out of uniform and out of the office. But when you have on the uniform, you are representing your company. You're representing your airline, your employer. And this type of image is not one that an airline wants to see or have the general public who are paying customers. They don't want them to see that, because this can lead to people who are paying customers. It can lead them to believe that they are a non-professional company. Absolutely. People are very, very easily swayed. Okay. Now, if Miss Nell would have done this little twerk and jiggle without recording it, guess what? Nobody would have ever known it. But nope. She wanted so badly for her jiggling ass cheeks to be admired by everyone possible. She needed them DMs to be lit up like Christmas, baby. Lit up like Christmas time. Okay, she needed them DMs. She absolutely did. So, because she set up her phone, pressed record, found a musical track to go along with her little dancey dance, okay? And she edited it to accompany the dance and then posted it for all the people on her social media and the internet to see. She has to stand accountable and deal with the actions that her employers take, which was to fire her. Ooh. Accountability. I know that word stings and burns like soap in the eye for many, many of you. I get it. But you got to do it. Sorry. You must be held accountable, okay? So, the bottom line is this. There is a place and time for everything. Do what you do, but not at work with your uniform on your camera on social media, okay? And you're representing more than just yourself when you wear a company's uniform. Got to keep that in mind, okay? So always remember, you never mix business with pleasure. And if you want to twerk on the job so badly, I know the local strip clubs in your area are hiring. Apply for jobs accordingly, but leave companies with good reputations out of your ass jiggling madness. And just like that, I'm gone. I'm going to see you guys on the next episode. Bye.